Before you begin to use the autoclave steam sterilization kit, make sure you have all the proper protective equipment: gloves, goggles, long sleeve shirt, trousers, and closed-toe shoes. It's also a good idea to have either a fire bucket or fire extinguisher close by. Your kit should have 2 autoclaves, 2 internal buckets, 2 bucket trays, 2 lids, a gas hose, and a cooktop to be used with the propane tank. At this point, make sure that the propane tank is closed and off. First, examine the bucket. Take notice of the small metal piece that sticks out. Not only does the internal bucket rest on this part, but as you fill the autoclave with water, it acts as a fill indicator. Make sure not to overfill the autoclave, but instead bring it to just over the top of this part. Like this. Next, turn your attention to the internal bucket and insert the bucket tray. Notice that the tray has a semicircle cut along the edge, which allows it to slip down past the bucket's inner tube. Now place the bucket inside the autoclave. Fill the bucket with the items to be sterilized. Make sure they are wrapped and have both internal and external temperature indicators included. Ensure the airflow is sufficient around each item. Remember, the greater number of items to be sterilized, the longer it will take to reach the needed temperature to actually sterilize the items. Now, let's place the lid on the autoclave. Make sure that the lid hose goes down the inner tube. Tighten the lid by turning the clamp screws until all are tight. This will keep the lid down and ensure proper pressure. Now place the autoclave onto the cooktop burner. Turn the burner on by pushing the knob in and turning until you hear a click. Make sure to look and confirm that there is a flame. After a while, steam will begin to escape from the pressure valves. Close both valves and the autoclave will start to pressurize and heat. When the autoclave reaches 126 degrees Celsius, start timing. After 25 minutes, turn the cooktop off and allow the steam to ventilate by carefully opening up one of the release valves and then the other. Once the internal pressure has dropped to 0, carefully remove the autoclave from the cooktop and slowly remove the lid, keeping in mind that more steam may escape. The items inside will be hot, so allow them to cool or remove them with tongs. If you have another autoclave going at the same time, simply repeat the steps. Once you've completed the process, remove the internal bucket and the bucket tray and wipe dry. Dump the used water inside the autoclave out and then do the same. Ensure the gas tank has been turned back off and unscrew the gas hose from the propane tank. After all items have been cleaned and dry, put them away.